Hello, my name is Bettina. I would like to present my third synopsis. It's called Teaching Intercultural Competence to Younger Learners in the EFL Classroom. First, I would like to give you a brief introduction on what this is all about. The topic I have made this assignment on is first and foremost cultures in America and Thanksgiving in America. I have created a teaching material. It's a task called monster drawings. The level and focus are younger learners in 4th grade. My problem statement is: how can you support the development of language learning and intercultural competence in English language teaching, and how can you motivate learners in 4th grade? So this is what I've taken a point of departure in. My outline for my presentation is first I will give you an introduction including main ideas and focus. Then I will present my bibliography and add a few why I have chosen those. Then I will present my practice-related element monster drawings, so you know what I'm talking about during my theory and discussions and reflections. Practice-related element will contain main ideas, learning objectives, description of task including criteria, evaluation, and a presentation of 2 student texts. Then I will present reflections on age specialization. Then I will present theory and add discussions of examples as I go by. For instance, when I present scaffolding, I will discuss how I have used it in my assignment. But yeah, as you can see, it will involve scaffolding, safety in the language classroom, motivation, and culture and intercultural competence. I will hopefully present the whole interlanguage analysis, just bits and pieces from it, but if we don't have enough time, I will present some examples from it. It is from student text 1. Yes, the introduction to main ideas and focus. I have chosen the cultural dimension of English language teaching and learning in 4th grade. This I have done because the cultural dimension is a big part of teaching and learning English. And through that I have chosen interaction and communication to be my focus/main pointers. Because to learn a target language, you must interact with other people and use the language. I just have to add, this task I've created isn't based on communication itself. It is an individual task where there is added room for the students to interact and discuss and reflect during the task. I have also keeping and focus on open-mindedness in relation to meaning making and interaction. It is important that meaning making and the negotiation of meaning making is at place, because through that you get to put into words what you're doing and maybe expand your view on things. I will, in relation to my problem statement, focus on the motivational aspect, the intercultural and cultural aspect of English language learning, and the 2 skills, speaking and writing. These skills are the productive skills of English language learning. So my bibliography consists of, amongst other things, Pauline Gibbons. I have used her thoughts and ideas to create my task and to reflect upon how to scaffold teaching and learning in the English classroom. Lynn Cameron have I used mainly to make this task age appropriate and fit for younger learners. Susanne Jacobsen and Merete Olsen's article about safety in the English classroom has been highly relevant for me when creating this task, to make sure that students dare to take risks and so on. I have also taken a point of departure in Scarino and Litticode, both in the overall organization of my synopsis, but also according to culture and task type and stuff like that. Michael Byram is my main focus on ideas how to develop language learning and teaching within the intercultural dimension. Yes, so on to the practice-related element. I have created a task where the students are to create a Thanksgiving greeting card. It is made for younger learners in 4th grade. This I will elaborate further when I will describe the activity. I have created this task to ensure authenticity due to an authentic recipient, which will hopefully make it meaningful to use outside the classroom. I have also made this task to focus on the skills speaking and writing. These are linguistic skills and features of the English language, and therefore very important for the students' language learning. The cultural dimension is also essential to the purpose of teaching English, and that is why I have taken a point of departure in an American tradition. I've done this by dividing the task into 3 phases. First, the preparation phase. Second, the core activity. And third, the follow-up. I have also done this by creating a creative learning process and ensured that the students are to create a card as they would do it in America. I have added different kind of input and activities. These will be elaborated in my description of task. And finally, I have done this by taking a point of departure in the motivational aspect, because without motivation, the students would have no reasons to do the task, or maybe to begin with, but not to finish it. The learning objectives from FM involves verbal communication. Eleven har viden om nøgleord og fraser til hjælp for forståelsen. Eleven kan med støtte kort tale om nære emner. I've chosen these because of the students being introduced to new and relevant vocabulary, and we're going to make a word list and phrases to help the students do the task. And the last one mentioned is in relation to when they have done and made their cards, they can present it to the rest of the class. Written communication, I have taken a point of departure in eleven kan forstå og skrive hyppige ord og udtryk samt korte tekster om hverdagsemner på engelsk. Eleven kan overføre sprog, indhold og struktur fra det mundtlige til det skriftlige arbejde. I've chosen these because we in the lessons up to this task have been working with relevant vocabulary and knowledge about, for example, the origin of Thanksgiving and how to give thanks. And as for this objective goes, they learn how to express themselves first verbally and then put it into writing as a card. Culture and society, I have chosen, eleven kan fortælle om egne traditioner og egen dagligdag. Eleven har viden om kulturs betydning for forståelse af sig selv og andre. This is an important aspect because here they can see how tradition in relation to Thanksgiving is in America, how they celebrate things in Denmark. Do we even have a Thanksgiving tradition in Denmark? And what does it mean for them to give thanks to a mother, a father, a sister, and so on? So, to put themselves in relation to others and thereby develop skills, attitude, and knowledge about an additional culture. Learning objectives in relation to students. The student has knowledge about American culture regarding Thanksgiving. The student has knowledge about Danish culture regarding Thanksgiving. The student can write a Thanksgiving card in English, and the student can make the card fit for an authentic recipient. So, again, the skill writing is, you can see here, and the cultural dimension you can see here. And those are very important factors when creating and finishing their output, their cards. The description of task, including criteria. This task will last for approximately 3 lessons, give or take. It all depends on how much time the student needs. And the first phase is the preparation phase. This will consist of a ball game. You know, the students are to sit on their tables and we toss a ball around in the classroom. On the blackboard it says I'm thankful for, and we are all to tell each other what we're thankful for in a sentence or two. This is done for repetition by saying I'm thankful for, listening to others say I'm thankful for. It is for practice and it is for inspiration on the blackboard, because these ideas, some of them are going to be written down on the blackboard afterwards. The preparation phase also has a whole class activity where we are to make a model card together. We use inspiration from the internet. I will present some cards I have found beforehand, and they will get inspiration on how to say I'm thankful for, maybe food on the table. And by using the criteria are: write a short greeting to a person you hold dear and tell him/her what you are thankful for. You need to begin with dear ... and end with love from or yours sincerely. Also, you will need to use different materials to decorate your card.